somebody in there right now, right?
Well, I haven't done enough diligence to
Okay.
or worked up the gumption to knock on his door or leave him a letter in his mailbox or try to.
Wow, you're hands-on. We appreciate that,
we're,
man.
We're we've gotten a lot, so we gotta make this place that my family had some roots in a little bit.
A lot of all the folks here are betting on the neighborhood.
I think Scofield moved away when all the Italians. Is that what it is? They got loud.
There goes the neighborhood, right?
We're going to Moreland Hills. Forget this.
Right.
What's all these clotheslines and this
loud
people?
Music, yeah.
We're out of here.
And their wine and food,
yeah. We're bocce, what's that? We're out of here.
Right, they're kids.
Yeah.
What's going on, Michael?
All right, how are you?
Good to see you. Good to see you again, man. Yeah.
Morning. How are you? Michael, right?
Yeah, I want to check this out. Yeah, I got a tour, unofficial tour a few months ago when it was wide open. Look at this.
When it was colder and it wasn't so green, you had light.
You can still see downtown.
You can see the lake.
Yeah.
You got the lake. I mean, what a spot he picked out for himself in 1890 or whenever he picked this lot.
And Justin was spot on. If this was in Ohio City, this is Franklin Castle, right?
Yeah.
Right. Basically.
Oh, yeah.
Basically. Yeah. Basically. Amazing.
Also, that the other story that they alluded to Independence Excavating's been around for 60 years.
Okay.
My family's most infamous business with their yellow trucks and the big red eye that rolls through.
Oh, that's you.
That's
okay.
Our family.
Wow.
So when they were just getting started, one of their early site jobs was to dig out this hillside for that construction of that building, which was like late 60s.
Down the apartment building?
My Uncle Vic was a young operator on the machine digging the hill, so now we got to put it back.
Joe.
Hi, Joel.
Hi, nice
Joe
to
DiGeronimo.
meet you.
You too.
So glad to meet you.
He's blowing my
pleasure.
mind. He's blowing my mind.
So I was just saying, I'm glad to hear you say. My idea is for sure to take that down. It's structurally sound, but to make that, and there's 4 or 5 more
you can't
lots.
Beat this. You can't beat this
take down the
this view
trees
shed.
and
View
make
shed.
it like a park.
Yeah,
Put the hill back. It's like a sledding place for the kids.
Right.
You have a pathway up from Baldwin down there.
Like
really,
with Irishtown Bend, what they're doing with Irishtown Bend.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is almost that big.
Yeah.
And again, you can really only see a piece of the view because the trees are in the way. There's 4 or 5 houses on Baldwin, or there were. Some of them are already demolished. Only one is inhabited and maintained, and it's maintained like the one across the street. It's just beautiful.
Wow.
But we'll see. It could be a 95-year-old lady who's there, right? So maybe get an option, and
You're on the doorstep of the corridor.
Yes,
on the doorstep of University Circle.
That's right.
You have an acquisition plan for this area.
We do.
Yeah.
What you guys are doing right around your
Well,
spot,
they're doing. We're
just-
working
it's
with
a
them.
partnership.
Just a night. I mean,
Giving us the money, and we're doing it.
That's what
This
we.
neighborhood's a dot to connect.
That's
and
exact-
That's what we're.
That's what we see too. Do you own any of that land?
We don't own anything.
Oh, you
We don't own anything.
Because we
owned the roadbed for Opportunity Corridor. We use
Gentlemen,
that.
excuse me. I'm going to go. Nice seeing you.
Have you been in town already?
Talk about vision. Wow. Hello. Morning. This is amazing. This is amazing, Councilman. Right. Oh my God. Wow.
Trudy, I think it's more unusual that this is where you're at all. I think in
guys.
most cases it would be.
Hi, Isaac. How are
Kathleen,
you?
doing so well about yourself.
Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Good, good.
Hi, Kathleen. Good to see you again.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Thanks
Thank you for all your leadership on this.
Well, thank you for your support.
Yeah, yeah,
Glad
yeah.
you're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you
What's
should
going on?
like come
How you doing,
away
sir?
from the spot
Oh,
I'm
okay.
standing on myself.
Okay.
See that tree growing?
Yeah.
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 Not too stable, right?
So, the water is supposed to have been arrested by now. I have to talk to Tom Trulson then about it if it's still active. But they're patching the roof. All
Okay.
donated
Okay.
work here. So.
Do you see any options or opportunities for some temporary uses between now and then?
Temporary.
I don't know,
Like
events
uses?
or open houses to get more people familiar with the
Yeah, we're
story?
gonna have an open house for our members in August, and we'd be, happy to have you or others.
Oh, okay.
And
August
you know,
1. August 1. I have a couple of board members who would love to love to hear the story.
Just let me know.
Okay.
I'll put their name on the list.
Please. Yeah.
We have already done clean out, so this must be somewhat new.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's
Like you swept the floors?
Oh yeah, there's a fair amount of
Wow.
cleaning up with Precision Environmental has been the heroes here.
Wow.
They have been remarkable.
I just want to interrupt you just 1 second. I'm Jessica Hare with Secure View. I just want to introduce myself. I'm the marketing director. So I don't know.
Nelson.
Hello.
Jessica.
Nice to meet you, Jessica, with St. Luke's. Yeah.
Well, tell Robert again how grateful we are, and Robert Klein is
Yeah, I know Robert.
Secure View,
Yeah.
and he's always putting out emails about clearboarding versus plywood. In the beginning, when I read him, I'm like, yeah, you're just selling your product. But he's right, because there are signals. When you demolish houses and don't fix one up on the street, I think that's a bad signal.
Mm-hmm.
When you put plywood on windows, that's a bad signal.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you put, the clear product on and people
Could peek
think
inside. Yeah.
that it's going to be salvaged,
Wow.
they're more positive.
Yeah. I mean, I've just been there a month, so I haven't seen any. It's just,
Well, Heather and Ryan have been fantastic.
but great.
Yeah.
They're great to work with, so.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's more expensive for the clear, right? I mean, it's worth it.
It's a little more expensive.
Really?
But
Okay.
I think in the long run, you don't have to replace it the way you do plywood. You don't have
Yeah.
to continuously have people come out to fix it up.
Right.
And you can reuse it, too.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
When we get permanent windows in here, these could be put somewhere else.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
But we've had people take sledgehammers to them, all kinds of things to test it, and it
Yeah.
doesn't break.
Wow.
So if you're totally committed to getting through it, you can melt it, I guess.
Yeah.
With a blowtorch or something.
Right, yeah.
But
And you can't
If
put
they
graffiti on
wanna
it, which
get
is
in,
great.
they're
Can't put
gonna
graffiti.
get
They can, you can
Anyways.
spray it, but you can clean it off just.
That is
I
cool.
want to say nail polish remover, but I could be wrong. Heather has the trick.
Uh-huh.
That
Well,
is
look
cool.
at the views. I mean, just imagine, this is where the magnificent front porch was.
Oh, okay.
And this is this unsightly addition to the front. And as a matter of fact, what they did was they scabbed the material from this glorious front porch in the historic photograph to face that section
Wow.
that they built
I haven't been up.
back
Have you been
here.
upstairs yet? Okay. This is amazing.
Well, the nursing home, maybe it's a
So Blaine, it seems like your new councilman, it seems like this role is natural for you, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, it fits you. It fits you. It fits you.
Managing a lot though. It's you gotta manage a lot of different things. It's a different kind of management.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I love these glasses. This plexiglass.
Yeah. Just know we're in your corner, Blaine. Just let us know how we can help, man. Seriously.
All right. I need your help, man.
And we're here. We're here.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. Oh, it's so nice when people say it's gorgeous. I like to hear
Check
that.
upstairs.
I mean, when you go up, you just look at the framing around the doors.
Yes,
and everything.
So for example,
What do you think, Nelson?
I'm blown away. Yeah, little weekend work, right? Little weekend work. Wow.
She's up on the floor. She's so overwhelmed. She's like, I don't, like, where do you start?
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
You don't have to do it, right? That's not on your.
That's why I admire you guys. You guys go towards the hard shit. Yeah.
He talks about this place, which is really what you need.
And I would hope. See, I was hoping Kathleen from our office would come to see this because she, because she thinks about the work. For this, it's a bullet point in her proposal.
Because I'm not being flippant.
Yeah.
If that 15, it's a sign that
It's not enough.
It's gone.
See, yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah, you needed it. Yeah.
But we couldn't ask for anything else because we're not there yet, but it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And
This takes balls. This is the type of stuff we need to be doing because it signals everything else.
And the people that we're talking to in perspective.
See? And compared to the hospital, this is probably, well, I don't know, it's different complexity, right? Different. What's going on? Hey.
Monte, Cody, and Paul, they're interns with us this summer. Anyway, and Terry was the Cleveland Urban Design Flag.
Wow.
And here's the thing, there's a big event next Thursday where we are doing this project called Waterfront. It's got a DDA grant, National Garden of the Arts. We're actually running through this neighborhood, down the hill to Harvard. And what we're doing is showing people where the cities around through a planting, but we're also doing programming. So next Thursday is a waterfront. I hope that like
It's not Kalahari, right? We're making it today.
My mind is blown, Ray. My
I
mind
said,
is
I
blown.
can't, can you imagine what this was like when it was done? And
Right, it was
faded?
grand, yeah.
I can't even imagine.
Gosh, yeah.
And then I said to Justin, where do you start? Where do you start?
Where does he start?
Well, because he goes, well, we already started. I go, but to me,
I don't think it was the
you're not
last
going to
time.
redo it the way it is if you're not going to get anybody in it that way. But
Yeah.
then he's talking about historic tax credits, and you can't change to
Wow.
so it's like,
Yeah, and the floor plan, the use. This is, I'm
can you
overwhelmed.
imagine this would be like if it was an office, so everybody had their own little offices? And it would be beautiful.
I'm just, man.
I would love to see it as a old, like a, what I want to say, almost a museum if you redid it. You know, people come in and see the museum and how it used
With
to
old
be.
pictures on the wall.
Right, yeah.
Ooh. I like that. This is amazing. Is that Mimi Elliott?
I really wish we could have saved the Christian Science Church.
Yeah.
That was a big one for me.
What's going on, Mimi? What's up?
Hey, what's going
How
on,
you
Nelson?
doing? How you doing, Judge? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm always running to you in the weirdest places. Right, look at this. There's a pattern here.
It's thinking about me or what? Are you?
Right, I know what's that say. How you been?
I'm alright.
Good. Glad you guys are here.
Repair permit.
It's been like the houses are going
SB's gonna be
Ooh.
front porch.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I need a new floor.
Hi, how are you? Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, keeping that old girl going. You know? Water's a factor, there's no question. A 20-year-old rehab. 100-plus-year-old frame.
Yeah.
The hardest
Oh, two at a time. This is the two at a time.
I think so.
Okay. No, yeah, you go first. You go first. Because if it,
Is waste carrier.
I'm having you go first. If it falls apart,
Ah,
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Inch and a half slate.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Hey, Nelson.
Hey, Justin, amazing, man.
Is this your first time
Holy
out?
crap. No.
Okay, yeah.
I had the unofficial tour by Jay.
Gotcha. Is that
Yeah.
before or after the cleanup?
That was before the cleanup.
Okay, so
yeah.
you're getting some sense of.
Wow. No, but I was too scared to come up to the third floor the
Yeah.
last time I was here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, every room is totally unique. He does some really interesting stuff with the roof in every room.
Wow. And Justin, so you know I'm recording this spatial video, so
sure.
I'll send you the file.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You find most of the woodwork and doors, original doors are still here. Wow. Each room has its own sort of funky cutouts, and most of them have these little faux closets.
Faux closet. Wow. And you said he lived there for how long?
So he probably moved in 1902, was finished, and he died, I want to say late 20s, maybe 28 or so.
Okay.
And it stayed his family for a couple more years before he donated it to the church.
And you blew my mind when you said that his backyard extended to 116.
All the way down.
Holy
that street
shoot.
was his backyard, yeah. And when he came, there's a couple reasons he located here.
Okay.
One is it was far enough out of the city that he's away from it, which is what he wanted.
Huh.
Two was on this hillside here, which gave him an incredible view. And three, probably the big one, is that was Luna Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was still Luna Park.
So he could see it from his
He was-
window.
I mean, the Ferris wheel was from his window. That's exactly right. He could walk over to the lake.
My mind is blown.
What's that?
My mind is blown.
Yeah. I mean, it was Luna Park through his whole life. I mean, was it the 30s when it transferred to CMHA, I think so.
Holy shoot.
So it's one of the oldest housing projects in the country.
Amazing.
Yeah, it just-
I'm so glad you guys are doing this.
We-
Oh my
I
God.
have my days.
Oh my God.
It's an
My
incredible
God.
project. It's scary, but I figure out how to put it together. But there's so much potential here.
You've had a few of those scary projects under your
That's
belt
right.
already.
That's
A
true.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you've
kinda
had a
what we
few.
do.
You've had a few. That's how you do. That's how you roll.
We work in one now.
I know your schedule is so full, but maybe I would love to have you show our board. They saw the outside.
100%.
They saw the outside, and
It
a
is
few of them
the
are just.
very least I could do for their continued support.
Yeah.
So I will make the time for that.
I would appreciate because you tell the whole story behind it, and that's what people latch on to. It's not just four walls. It's,
Yep.
And
No,
how
there's a
nice-
lot of moving parts here that make this building special.
Wow.
Crazy.
You think residential use? That's no. There's nobody.
If somebody wants to spend the $4 million to make this into their house,
Is that what it takes? About $4 million?
$4 million to probably just do it yourself. If you want to do like institutional use and restore the porch out front and take down that and put the hillside back in, you're upwards of that.
Wow.
I mean, the vision, but what I would love to do is take the extension off because the first floor of the extension is basically what made up the porch. The porch went all the way to where the cliff is now. They tore down the porch to get the stones to do that.
Got it.
So you take that off, you rebuild the porch, and then you put the hillside back. You take the building down below out, and you put the hillside back. Wow. So you have that. You regain what one of the distinguishing features of this house was its position on the hill and being able to see everything.
So they were able to walk down, or
Yeah,
just
you were absolutely able to walk down. It was a soft sort of slope down to Baldwin Road there.
Amazing.
And he kept it totally clear, like it was almost no landscaping on it because he loved the idea of like a just open front yard there. And it made it. You could see this house for miles. You can kind of see
Justin,
it
I'm
now.
speechless. I'm just telling you, I'm speechless. So
No.
because I'm trying to picture it too, and
So
thinking about the current
opportunity
state.
corridor is right there. And when you get off at that rapid station, you can see this thing peeking through the trees now. Imagine if this was cleared out. It sits up there like a beacon, as in "Welcome to Buckeye." Here's some history that a lot of people didn't know about. Here's one of Cleveland's most prolific architects. A general in the Civil War, like as true-blooded Clevelanders you can possibly imagine.
Wow.
Lived right here.
See, so Kim Fields has lived in the neighborhood for 40 years.
Yeah.
And she didn't know about this.
That's the thing.
She didn't know about
it's
this.
super easy to not know.
She didn't know about this. Yeah.
This is where it's positioned in the sort of Markham or Cornell here because of some of the institutional things around it. Baldwin Reservoir, literally the tracks. It's on the other side of the tracks.
So do you think? I mean, it was built really well. Do you think that was one of the reasons it's not in worse condition right
That's
now?
100% of the reason.
Okay, because if it was John shot it. Yeah.
If
Justin,
it was
thank
a
you.
traditional
Yeah.
stick frame, this thing would have fallen down. a while ago.
Amazing. Oh, get out.
You get in there.
Nelson, we good?
Oh no, I'm good.
Nelson.
Yeah. I want to take one. Stay there. Stay there. Yeah. You guys are the one doing all the work, so get the credit where credit is due. Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm Jerry.
Nice to meet you, Jerry. Pleasure.
Wasn't up here.
You with CPD?
What's that?
You with CPD?
No, St. Luke's. I'm with St. Luke's.
Oh, I mean, I saw the.
Oh yeah, where it's a research thing. Yeah.
My son's got to wear those all the time.
Oh, what district's he with?
2.
Okay. Is your mind blown too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the basement?
No.
I didn't either. I didn't know if we could.
Okay. Where are you going to school?
I'm at Yale.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great. So you're just here for the internship? Okay. You have no Cleveland connection?
No, so it was just Cleveland Urban Progress, and I applied for the internship with my school, and so because they put in contact with Yale alums in the city to kind of help me figure out just to kind of help me figure out if in the future Cleveland might be a city that you might want to start your career in.
Oh, is this the summer on the Cuyahoga?
Yeah.
Got it. Very cool.
Oh my god, I don't want to. Do you want to go back to San Diego? This is crazy.
You guys walking back? I'll walk back with you. Yeah.
Some people are. Yeah. See, people are leaving.
Yeah.
Colleen is
Let's go.
leaving.
Okay. Well, let's exit the house.
I'll leave without Nina.
I think folks are leaving, Nina.
Yeah. Okay.
So what are you studying in Yale?
I'm studying economics.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see where that takes me.
Are you from New York? Are you from the East Coast? Where are you from?
I actually grew up in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Oh, wow.
And then
Take care, Bob. Good seeing you. Yeah, talk to you soon, man.
Then we moved here in 2008, so my family is now living in Urbana, Illinois.
Oh my gosh, that's a little adjustment, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. Do you know Urbana?
It's a small town in Ohio. I'm just assuming.
Oh no, in Illinois.
Oh,
there's Urbana, Ohio too.
Okay, but it's probably a small town in Illinois, right? Yeah.
But
how far outside of Chicago?
Like 2.5 hours.
Oh yeah, so it's a small town in Illinois.
Yeah. Are you from the city?
Not originally. It's home now, so I've been here now 18 years. I grew up in Queens, and then I was born in Jamaica. So I heard a little tinge of accent. Yeah, take care. Yeah, I was born in Kingston, Jamaica. So so lived there till I was 9, and then lived in New York till I was 18, and was away in the military, and then lived in Cleveland for the last few years of my life. Yeah. Actually, I've lived in Cleveland longer than I've lived anywhere else.
Yeah. How do you like it?
Cleveland, I think Cleveland gives itself a bad rap. I think there's a lot of, I don't think they appreciate what they really have. I think the city's got so many assets and resources. When I have friends that visit me, because I live on the west side of town. Where do you live in Cleveland? Where do you stay in Cleveland?
Cleveland State University, so CSU campus, Penn Tower, so near downtown.
Okay.
Around East 24th and Euclid.
Got it. So I used to live in Ohio City, and when my friends used to come and visit me, they used to say, you have a beach in your back, Lake Erie?
Yeah, Edgewater.
Yeah, they're like, you have a beach 10 minutes from your house?
Yeah.
You know, how much does it cost to live here? And they were just amazed that the quality of life was so high here.
Yeah.
But it's not evenly spread, I'll just tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, for every downtown, you have areas like this, you know, so.
Yeah.
What interests you about this work?
I'm hoping for a career in like economic development, policy, kind of heading in that direction.
Okay.
And so when I was looking for internships, I was like, this was somehow aligned with it in terms of like community development, and especially that they're doing like RAI work. And and I was like, that's a good start because I'm really more interested in comprehensive community development, and that's where that's the view that Erica, Mordecai, and Evelyn have.
You're in the right place.
Yeah.
You're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You're
so
definitely in the
perfect,
right
and
place.
I've been able to learn a lot, and it's definitely like a great start. So I was kind of doubting this year and be like, oh, maybe I should have just like done computer science. Like I was.
That's what you wanted to study, really? That's what my son's going to study in college. Yeah.
Yeah, I went in freshman year. I was like all about computer science, and my freshman year, after my freshman year of high school, I decided to change majors.
Because
I really want to. I'm very interested in economic development for the Congo, and so that's where my heart has always been. And I always told myself, oh, computer science, I'll do this, and then like, you know, one day work for like a nonprofit or something that like does stuff with the Congo on the side. And then the more I started learning about like, I took an econ class, and then I was like, money, power, and like.
See, you're so smart. You know, it took me a while to figure that out. It took me a minute to figure that out.
Yes,
wow.
It's cool, but like I already kind of have skills. Like this is something I could always pick up by taking like a semester-long class, and I could code. But like this is like what's important. So then I was like, this is where we're going: money, power, and like sitting at the table and making the policy and signing the policy.
Wow.
That's what I want to do. Is that because all those people that are doing it are not any better than me. They probably don't even know anything about what they're doing.
You are wise beyond your years. For you to figure out the matrix that young.
Yeah.
For you to crack the. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
wow.
So then I'm here. I'm hoping to sit at the tables. I'm hoping to like
and
sign the policies, hopefully.
And I believe too that a lot of the real change that happens, like in areas like neighborhoods, like in cities like this, government is like being pulled.
Yeah.
They're being pulled. They're not pushing the work. I think organizations like
this is like pushing them to
pushing the work. Yeah. If they would have not given that any attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I learned that a lot from him in terms of like what it takes, because a lot of, especially with like the Trump budget and then how it's been affecting like the CDBG funding and like the city, and like I see how much advocating she has to do and how many meetings she has to sit in, like with, she has us make like infographics for her just so she can go to the meeting and be like, this is what like these policies are doing, and this funding is doing, and you can cut it out, and like it works. And then she'll come to us, she's like, oh yeah, they doubled our budget. I'm like, it worked, you know what I mean? And I'm like, this is what I want to do, like this is it, you know?
It's cool.
It's like
cool.
making like those people realize, those people at the table realize, or like being at the table and like hopefully having the right mindset to make decisions that are actually like effective for like people who need like the most help. So
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. You figured that out. Good for you.
Hopefully that's where we're heading.
And I could also assume that the government in Congo is probably not very efficient.
Do not get me.
Yeah.
Wow. Probably, I think one of top 3 worst governments in the world.
Top 3?
Yeah. It's probably up there. It's so bad. And the thing is, like, most people just don't know. You know, like, people know where the Congo is. Most people do know where the Congo is. Like, the center of Africa, the big country in the middle. Like, that's, like, the extent to what people
So it's
know.
very urbanized, too, right? To a degree, very urbanized? Is it urbanized? Not really. Okay.
Not really. The capital is.
Okay.
Kinshasa. But the rest of the country, not really. It's just such a huge country, and there's so many, like, different ethnic groups. Like different tribal groups, and
what's the major export? Is there a major export?
Yeah, it's like, so I would say a lot of minerals. I don't know what the most popular one is. That is used. Probably copper.
Okay.
Yeah. Also diamond. Diamond is a big one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and like actually I was doing research on it, and the Congo has over, I think it was $200 trillion in reserve in terms of minerals just in
The
ground.
government does.
No, in the ground, like in the ground of the Congo. So like it's the richest country when it comes to natural resources in the world.
Do they own those mines?
No, it's most of them are owned by like China and the U.S. And these countries, and I'm sorry to say, but like, the U.S. and China are like benefiting from the corruption in the Congo, you know? And yeah.
Wow.
And there's been like a war in the east of the Congo since like 1998. I mean, it's definitely like dialed down, and a lot of people believe the war is over, but like there's still women being raped every day, children being killed every day, and like I think,
and that doesn't make the news anymore, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't make the news because everyone thinks like because it dialed down when like in like 2003 in 2005 there was news that like the death rates in the east of the Congo has gone down.